Jackton Tanui and Japheth Kemoi are among the 3 directors of Central Nurses Staffing Agency that is based in Wichita City in Kansas State, USA. The other director is Rolex Mudibo, and he is the Chief Finance Officer. Jackton is in charge of operations, overseeing the company's daily activities, while Japheth is the Chief Executive Officer.
Central Nurses Staffing Agency, we founded during the pandemic because we used to go to work. There's so much shortage of nurses. So we met with the other co-founders, Rolex and Japheth and I. We sat down and came up with the idea where we can try to negotiate our way to work, because sometimes you go to work, you stay there for a long time. So that's how we came up with Central Nurses.
And since then we've been working with everybody here in Wichita. We've been recruiting in Wichita. We have our staff, a lot of staff is from Wichita and around Kansas. We extending our company to Nebraska. And then we're looking forward, we're working with Kenyans to get Kenyans over here, brothers and sisters from home, bring them over here to work as nurses, because we're majoring in healthcare.
According to the directors, jobs are available, but getting visas and work permits can be a challenge.
So those who qualify are let's say the students who came from home, they're studying over here, and then they have that short courses, or they have their degrees, they qualify to be hired as long as they're in healthcare. And then they have to have a work permit, and then we can hire them. So if you come for 6 months, visiting visa for 6 months, you will not qualify because you will not have a work permit from the United States government.
What's your vision for Kenya now, if you want to venture into Kenya?
We want to venture into getting nurses from Kenya, because we know there's a lot of shortage of nurses, especially in the United States, in the Europe, everywhere. So we want to venture into getting people from home so that they can come and cover those areas that are needed, and then also they get a chance to come to the United States and work like the way we are working in the United States, and give back to home.
At what stage are you? I mean, are you seeking clearance, registration in Kenya as an agency?
Right now,
yeah.
I'm almost right there. So, because my first lot of people have done the vetting, and then they've qualified. So the next thing is to send them to India to do the exam. There's an exam that we call NCLEX, that's a licensure exam. So they'll do that exam. As soon as they pass that exam, they can do an English test, either TOEFL or IELTS. And then they can come to United States, and then we will send them to the hospitals. And we train them too. So as soon as they come to United States, we know there's difference between the healthcare in Kenya and then healthcare in the United States, especially with the softwares. So we will train them on how to navigate the healthcare of the United States.
And also, I could like to say thank you for people in Kenya, because our system, our clocking system, our clock out system, inatengenezwa nyumbani. So we outsource our IT. The system that used to create our invoices, we didn't choose to use QuickBook, we chose to use Vitu za nyumbani. Yeah.
So it's someone in Kenya?
Yeah, somebody in Kenya is doing that. So the way we clock in, clock out our app is from Kenya.
Jackton Tanui, an alumnus of Nyang'ori High School in Western Kenya, was born and brought up in Eldoret.
I came here in 2011. I graduated high school in 2008. That's when I moved here in 2011. And since then, I went to school to be a registered nurse. And currently I'm enrolled in a master's program for nurse practitioner. I came as a student. I went through, after high school I went through training camp. I went to run, so I came to a school in Iowa, a community college actually. I ran there for 1 year, and then I moved down here to Wichita, Kansas. I did 3 years of running.
Japheth, on the other hand, was born and brought up in Kericho. He is an alumnus of Litain Boys High School, Kericho.
I came to the United States in 2012. I came through green card. I won a lottery and came to Wichita, Kansas. I had a nice family who welcomed me in Kansas, and went through school, went through Butler, and then went to Heston Community College, got my bachelor's, and then I did my master's at Walden. So right now I'm practicing as a nurse practitioner here in Wichita, Kansas.
Great minds, great ideas with impact both home and away. A daring move indeed, and kudos to the directors.